children, welcome to online classes from Montbasher School. As I'm English teacher, so today I'm going to take English grammar of class 2. Let's start the class. So children, as I'm teaching you chapter 4, the parts of a sentence. So there are two parts, subject and predicate. So today I'm going to teach what is a subject. In a sentence, first the definition. In a sentence, the person or thing we speak about is called the subject. Again say with me student, in a sentence, the person or thing we speak about is called the subject. So, from the figure we can understand more. Subject वो होता है बच्चों जिसके बारे में हम बात करते हैं. As here you can see in this sentence, fresh fruits are in the basket. So we are talking about the fresh fruits. So the subject will be fresh fruits. In this figure also you can see the cow is eating grass. So who is eating the grass? The cow. So we speak about the cow. So the cow will be the subject in this sentence. Okay. Here you see boys are flying kites. Here what you see, boys are flying kites. So we are talking about boys. So we speak about boys. So the boys will be the subject. Here you see the girl is eating an ice cream. By reading this sentence, what do you understand? Means the girl, we are talking about to speak about the girl. The girl is eating the ice cream. So as the subject, the definition of the subject it was in a sentence, the person or thing we speak about is called the subject. So here we are speaking about the girl. So the girl will be the subject. Very good. So fresh fruits, the cow, boys. The girl will be the subject. Okay. Now predicate. Now that first we see the definition. In a sentence, what is said about the subject is called the predicate. So, according to the definition, what we understand? Again we come to the picture. As in first sentence, what you see? We say about the subject, fresh fruits. The fresh fruits are where? They are in the basket. Right? So, according to the definition, what is said about the subject is called the predicate. So, are in the basket is said about the subject. Subject is fresh fruits. Are in the basket. So, are in the basket will be predicate. What it will be? Predicate. And fresh fruit will be subject. Very good. Now you see this sentence. The second sentence. The cow is eating grass. Already I had explained the cow is the cow is the cow is the subject. Why? Because we are speaking about the cow. So now is eating grass. What this is? This is saying about the subject. So according to this definition, what is predicate? What is said about the subject? Right? So here is eating grass will be predicate, whereas the cow will be subject. Very good. Yes, see. Boys are flying kites. So here you can see, as I had explained, boys will be subject. Are flying kites. So who are flying kites? Boys. So as the predicate said about the subject, are flying kites said about boys. So from are flying kites will be predicate, whereas boys will be subject. Boys will be subject. Are flying kites will predicate. Very good. The girl is eating an ice cream. By seeing this sentence and this picture, what you understand? As I have already explained you, the girl is the subject, as the person or thing we speak about is the subject. And what is the predicate? In a sentence, what is said about the subject is called the predicate. And here you can see is eating an ice cream. So this will be the predicate and the girl will be the subject. One more thing student, which is not given in your book but very much important. Predicate always begins with a verb. What? Predicate always begins with verb. From here you can see are in the basket. Starting from are is a verb. Here you see is eating grass. Is what? Is what? Is what? Is it is a verb. Here you say are, it is also a verb. Is, it is also a verb. So predicate always begins with a verb. Begins with a verb. And what is said about the subject is called the predicate. Whereas the subject is what? The person or thing we speak about. Okay? I hope so you have understood what is subject and predicate, right? So today my homework will be go through the chapter. Read one time, two times, three times. First read it. Read all the sentence what they have written. Revise it once, twice, and then learn the definition. What you have to learn? The definition. Till then, stay home, stay safe.